Hello everyone, myself Reena. I am going to present the data storytelling, that is the power of narrative in data analysis. Human communication through data storytelling, that is a very fundamental part of human culture, used from ancient times through cave paintings to today's movies to share the knowledge and to entertainment. Businesses use storytelling in marketing to make an emotional connection with the customers by turning complex ideas into relatable stories. Companies can build strong brand loyalty and also stand out from the competitors, proving that storytelling is still a powerful tool in the modern world. Businesses and storytelling. Businesses often use stories in their advertisement and marketing campaigns to sell their products and services. By weaving narratives around their offerings, they create a memorable experience that resonates emotionally with the customers. This emotional connection can significantly influence customers like purchasing decisions, making them more likely to choose one product over the other. Through data storytelling, companies not only communicate the benefits of their products but also build a relationship with their audience, enhancing brand loyalty and also encourage repeating their business. Especially stories helps in businesses to stand out in a crowded market and connect more deeply with their customers. So there are challenges in data analysis. Many businesses collect huge amount of data but find it challenging to interpret, use use it effectively. Often the potential to tell compelling stories through data is overlooked, which leads to missing out on valuable insights. When data is not fully utilized, opportunities for improving products, services, and customer experiences are lost. By better harnessing the storytelling techniques, business can transform dry statistics into engaging stories that highlight key insights and drive strategic decisions. This approach not only makes the data more understandable but also helps in leveraging it to gain a competitive advantage and make more informed choices. Let's understand what is data storytelling in a deep. Data storing is a technique used to convey insights from the data by crafting compelling narratives. This method goes beyond just showing charts and graphs. It involves creating a cohesive and engaging story that helps the audience to understand and connect with the information presented. By integrating data with the narrative structure, data storytelling makes complex insights more accessible and memorable. This approach not only informs but also engages listeners or viewers, making it easier for them to grasp significant data points and overall message behind the numbers. Data storing can be seen in action through an example like a supply chain control tower. This system monitors inventory, production, logistics using a real-time dashboards. This dashboard show how current inventory level, the progress of the shipments, and highlight any potential bottlenecks. By presenting this data visually in real time, the control tower helps manager quickly to understand the complex logistics information. This enables them to make informed decisions faster and optimize operations and address issues before they become a major problem. Such practical application of data storytelling help businesses to run more smoothly by keeping the vital elements of supply chain clear and manageable. Data storytelling techniques varies based on the audience knowledge and insights desires. It's important to adapt storytelling method to suit the audience familiarity with the subject and depth of insights needed. Exploratory data analysis is such a technique which helps uncover trends, and patterns within the data. By using EDA, analysts can dive deep into dataset to uncover hidden insights. These insights can be then crafted into compelling stories that resonates with the audience, whether they are experts or newcomers to the subject matter. This flexibility in storytelling approaches ensures that data is effectively communicated and understood. Let's explore the three main components of a good data story, that is, data, narrative, and then visualization. Data components is a very good part of the data story, which is about gathering and understanding the information. This means collecting the data from different places like surveys, sales record, and looking it at very closely manner. We want to find patterns or interesting things in data that can tell a story. It's important that the data is accurate and makes sense of the story what we want to tell. Secondly, the narrative. Narrative is the part of the data story is like telling a friend what the data means. We need to explain why it is important and what we learn from it. We want to keep it simple, interesting, so people will stay interested. It's like explaining a movie plot or a book in a way that which makes sense to everybody. So, third component is the visualization. It is the part of the data story which is all about making pictures, graphs that show the data. These pictures should be very easy to understand and very look nice. We use colors, shapes to help people the important parts of the data. It is like drawing a picture to explain something instead of just using the words. The goal is to make it so that everyone can look at the picture and understand the story behind it. Let us understand benefits of storytelling, that is improved decision making. Data storytelling helps leaders make better decisions by giving them a clear and easy to understand insights. When they can see the story behind the data, they know what the action to take. Then also enhance the collaboration. When teams understand the story, they work together and it creates a shared understanding like everyone reading the same book. This teamwork helps them to achieve their goal faster. Thirdly, the data driven culture. It helps to organization to make the data a big part of how they work. It's like having a compass that guides their action. When everyone values data, it leads to smarter choices and better outcomes. Let me explain this with an example of Spotify Wrapped. Spotify Wrapped is like a yearly report for music lovers. It takes your favorite songs and creates a fun story with them. There is an engaging experience. Using your music data, Spotify makes a cool visuals and stories. You get customized playlist and shareable graphics for social media. Then comes a personal connection. Like instead of just having data, Spotify turns it into a fun story. This makes users to feel more connected and excited about their music journey. Thirdly, there is a brand engagement. Spotify's success with the rap shows how data storytelling can make users feel much more closer to the brand. It's not just a numbers, it's a personal and engaging experience that keeps people more coming back. Let me also explain with the John Hopkins and Waze examples. During COVID-19, John Hopkins made a real-time dashboard with an easy to understand data. They used animations, maps, and widgets to show the information. The current information, like in this dashboard, become to go to place for updates, drawing attention and engaging with the people. It shows how technology can improve the healthcare. There is one more example of Waze navigation, which is a navigation app that is changed how we travel. It uses data from users to give accurate directions. It's a community powered because Waze gathers data on traffic and road condition from millions of users. This helps people find the best routes and saves time. It also gives a valuable insights. By using this data, Waze gives users helpful tips and alternative routes. It's just like having a smart friend when helping you to navigate the road. Let us understand the turning insight into actions. Data storing impacts, that is, it takes boring numbers and turns into the useful stories. It helps to understand what the data means and what we can do with it. It also helps in encouraging decision making. With data storytelling, businesses can make smart choices. They can use these stories to decide how to grow and improve. It helps in bridging the gap, which connects the dots between the raw data and what it means for a business. It's like turning a map into a clear path to follow. It also empowers the businesses. By using data stories, businesses feel confident in their decisions. They know which choices to make based on the real information, not on the guesses. Thank you. You can have your questions now.